coming. Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, go ahead and do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping that heat. You know how we do. And don't forget to like that comment section up. Let's get down how we always get down. Now today, you know, it's always some hate. Y'all know how we do. We get hate from everywhere. And the hate is coming from in-state today. Mr. Keller, who writes for the Denver Post, and he hasn't written a positive column since Deion has been in Boulder. I mean, this dude just hate after hate after hate after hate column. Plenty of them. So we got another one today. But the hate is not coming from him. It's coming from one of his buddies who's also a former NFL player. And we're going to jump into this article and get it started. Y'all ready? Let's go. And this article coming from Sean Keller starts out. The title of it is Keller, Can Deion Sanders Build Elite Colorado Buffalo Offensive Line from the Transfer Portal? This NFL alum says no. Article starts out, hey, if it worked for August 11, it'll fly for Ralphie 6, right? Fun fact, Georgia Bulldogs started redshirt freshman Ernest Green III at left tackle last fall. So, George Schwartz will concede that Jordan Seaton might be ready to kick tail and flip pancakes for the CU Buffs, only a half year removed or so from the high school prep ranks. But then the former NFL Oregon lineman has to take a closer look at the Dogs' depth chart from the last fall. The number of Georgia starters who landed in Athens via the transfer portal, none. And y'all notice it's coming from an Oregon graduate. So y'all already know the hate is real. When the hate is real, the hate is real. But let's get back into this article. When the plan is that you have 5 new offensive linemen in Boulder, and it means you've got 4 or 5 new backups. Schwartz, now an analyst with Fox Sports, explains, it's a lot of moving parts. Another fun fact, Schwartz voted for the 2023 Joe Moore Award, presented annually to the best offensive lineman unit in the country. The 4 finalists for this honor, Georgia, LSU, Oregon, and Washington, last season had something else in common besides quality beef up front. Continuity. Yeah, right. See, that's a problem. You think you have to mush this stuff together. Y'all just let Prime work, and then we'll see how it comes out at the end of the season. Everybody's doubting Prime. You doubted him when he went to Jackson and did this. I don't know why y'all think Prime, y'all make it sound like Prime been in Colorado for 5 years and still hasn't done anything. The man got 1 season in. He had to clean a whole roster out. He got to start somewhere. Y'all ain't even seen it work. You haven't given it a chance. You just judging off of nothing. But anyway, let's keep going. Among their 20 collected starters going into the final week of the regular season, only 2, one each with Tigers and Ducks, had transferred into the program after playing the 22 campaign somewhere else, which meant 90% of those starting spots were held by linemen who'd already spent more than 10 months on their respective rosters together. Quarterbacks can be ported in at least in the last minute. Wideouts and cornerbacks are one-on-one specialists, free agents, free spirits by nature who live and die on their matchups out of the boundaries. But the best defensive linemen in college football historically are grown and developed. Like a plant or a garden, they're watered and nurtured over time, not patched together in a hurry. We mentioned this, of course, because as of last week, The Buff projected 3 deep this fall could feature as many as 11 offensive linemen who weren't with the team last November. So what? Y'all act like he is doing something new, but y'all act like it's a complete fail because he's not doing it the way everybody else does it. He didn't recruit if Prime recruited an entire class of high school students, do you know that's a 3-year wait? He don't want to wait. He want to win now. Haven't y'all been listening? Are you not paying attention? Now is the time. Not next year, not the year after that. Now. So that's what it's going to take. But let's go. Now, after watching 2023 CU line surrender 56 stats, Buffs faithful are probably down with the complete overhaul. After all, Shedeur Sanders can't park a Rolls Royce if he's busy lying on his backside, right? This is going to work, right? Right? No, Schwartz told me earlier this month. I know their offensive line wasn't good last year. 5 new guys, along with the true freshman at tackle. It's a lot of turnover. It's a lot of new guys. The Buffs are expected to start seeding the country's #1 prep offensive line recruit at the most glamorous position on the unit. CU in the spring slotted newcomers Khalil Benson, a transfer from Indiana, and Justin Mayers, formerly of UTEP, into the starting 5. Another Big Ten expat Partey takes Ethan Boyd, escapes the dumpster fire Mel Tucker left at Michigan State. Another Mel Tucker dumpster fire. Same thing he left at Colorado. Starting 3 games for the Spartans last fall and appearing in all 12. Oh, Schwartz has seen CU's numbers all right. And his skepticism is rooted in simple math. Basically, more new bodies plus less time together on the field plus fewer reps at full contact speed equals risk for Coach Prime. And you have less practice time now. You have less hitting time now. I think it's really hard to develop a really stable offensive line, said Schwartz, whose 9-season NFL journey included stints at the Panthers, Chiefs, and Giants. I mean, don't nobody know who this dude is. Parts of developing a good offensive line is spending time together. I was fortunate at Oregon. We had 6 guys in my class along the offensive line, and we spent just about every second together. When it comes to playing together, we ended up playing really well. Our right guard, our center, our backups were all guys I knew. Many of the Buffs new blockers have, a summer to learn how to work with one another, on and off the field. CU, per 247sports.com, landed either enrollees, hard commits, or letters of intent from 3 non-portal offensive linemen in the class of 2024, but didn't have any in the fold as of late Sunday night for either class of 25 or 26. When pressed, Coach Prime shrugged away concerns about extended orientation time by likening the transition to that of an NFL lineman who joins a new team as a free agent. It harkens back to one of Sanders' core credos as a head coach. If it works in the pros, it can work for us too. Damn Skippy. Only Schwartz isn't buying that one either. It's not the same sport. The former NFL lineman countered. The Lions had Taylor Decker and a former Bronco, Graham Glasgow, and young Penny Sewell. Look at the Eagles, where Jason Kelsey was the old guard. You need a couple of veteran guys. The Buffs just don't have those veteran guys. I have long said that college football and the NFL are 2 different sports. They don't use the same ball. They don't use the same hash marks. The timing is not the same. With offensive linemen, you need to sort out the cohesiveness. And it takes a long time to build that. Man, ain't nobody studying these people, dog. They don't know what they talking about. They only know one process. They don't know anything new. And that's the problem. People hate change. People hate newness. People hate disruption. And what they don't understand, they're scared of. And that's usually what happens to those who are bound to make change. I mean, anything new. You go get something nobody's ever heard of, they're going to call it trash. You start a new dance craze, they're going to call it trash. Whatever's new, man, most people don't like it until everybody else fall in line and it becomes a thing. So when this works, how many teams are going to change what they do and start recruiting out of the portal more than they are recruiting high school players? Or how many people are going to start switching up and using the portal more and getting less high school players? And all the high school players will end up going D2 or to the FCS. Y'all tell me. But anyway, man, y'all let me know. Sean Keller and his homeboy are always hating. Sean Keller just don't like Prime. He is rooting for Coach Prime to fail. But anyway, man, we gonna get out of here. We out. Peace.
Thank you. God bless you all, man. Be safe.